Hello, YouTube. I need your help. But before I ask for your help, I'm going to ask you to go over to the Comic Book Community Awards website and put in a vote for Jerry the Jitterbug Comic Collector for the best comic cleaning, pressing, and restoration techniques. And why am I asking for you to do that? Because hopefully I have two beautiful books that we're going to work on right here, and it will show the techniques that I use that will support a vote for my channel for the Comic Book Community Awards. Enough with that. So the real help I need is, what do we have here? We have two wonderful Golden Age comics. What do they have in common? They both have covers by the great Alex Schomburg. Also, they have something in common as well. They are both owned by the great Night Tiger Comics. Go check out Mike's channel. He revamped a few things that he does. He took off some time to rest, and now he's back, and he's back with a vengeance. He has a beautiful new set, and I really like it. So go check out Mike Night Tiger's channel. Here is the channel right here if you haven't already checked it out, and if you're not subscribed, definitely go do it. He's one of the best in the community. So what do we have here? What we have here is a Thrilling Comics number 18. It's Better Publications. It's from July 1941, and as I mentioned, it's a beautiful Alex Schomburg cover, and it is a World War II Nazi cover as well. So Mike sent me this book quite some time ago. In fact, he sent it to me when I was working on the Captain Arrow, and this is another book I said I would work on for him. The other book is Exciting Comics, and it's Exciting Comics number 51. It's from Nedor Publications, or Nedor. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but this is from September 1946, and it's another wonderful Alex Schomburg cover. So my dilemma right now is, which book am I going to work on first for Mr. Night Tiger? Now, this Exciting Comics right here is the better of the two. I think that this really doesn't need much work, maybe just dry cleaning and pressing and going through to check out and make sure everything is okay. One thing that I noticed right from the get-go is right here, there is amateur restoration. So you can see featuring, there's some sort of paper that was glued in right here, and someone with a ballpoint pen wrote NG, and they did the T. They actually did a pretty good job, because I think I brought it up to Mike and he didn't even know that it had that. So the question is, what are we gonna do with that? I would recommend maybe it comes off. It doesn't even maybe look like that someone put paper, additional paper, but what it looked like was that maybe there was some tape pull, and they pulled the graphics off someone in the past, and then what happened was they filled it in with a ballpoint pen. So what are you gonna do? That's an easy fix. We can scrape it off. It's gonna miss some of the paper, maybe will have to come off. I don't know yet. So other than that, this book looks pretty nice. There are some rusty staples, there is some water damage, but this is a book that I would call this minimum conservation at all. And matter of fact, looking at it now, it looks like the two back pages, or the back page and the cover, are stuck together due to water damage that occurred in the past. So that's the Exciting Comics. The most involved project out of the two is the Thrilling Comics. There is tape here. There is tape on the spine. There is tape on the interior. The spine is detached, and here is tape as well. This tape is destroying the book. But what happens when you remove tape? There's always risk that graphics will be lifted, and you can try your best to do it, but this looks like very old, ancient tape. So the issue would be whether this tape will come off successfully. I don't know until you try. So also we have a book that looks like extra staples that were put in, and it is a completely split cover, as you can see. Now the issue with this book is whether a full conservation would benefit it. I think it would, because this is not a book that can be read. It can, but you have to be very careful, and this eventually is going to deteriorate and it's going to be gone. So the issue is, and what I would like to do with this book is, I would like to do a conservation with this book, but I want to do a conservation light, a minimalist conservation with this book. Jerry, what does that mean? Well, this would be a perfect candidate, in my opinion, to do a conservation like the Action Comics that I just got a 5.0 back from CGC, because the interior of the book is in pretty decent shape and it can be worked with. So what I would like to do is try to keep everything intact as much as possible. If there is some sort of leaf casting, I think the leaf casting would be isolated to the cover and perhaps to the front page only. But this is something that I would like to do on a minimalist basis. And then when I am done with this book, since Mike Night Tiger is such a good friend, I would offer him to have this book sent to CGC, and perhaps, or it would be graded. And it would be graded, and hopefully it would come back with a nice conserved grade, not a mean conserved grade, and it would be something that he would have in his collection and that he would cherish. So this looks like it's the centerfold right here, and the staples look pretty good right here, but we're going to look at this book closer in the future. And it just looks like the first page has tape, and in fact the tape is holding nothing. If you can see right here, the tape is actually just holding the page together without any graphics there. So my dilemma, and in the beginning of the upload I did ask for your help. The question is, which book should I work on first? This would be a full minimalist conservation if Mike wants me to do it. I think I learned a lot with the Action Comics that I just did and I sent in, and it's reflected in the grade that I got a 5.0 conserved grade. I think we can do justice with this book and make it very nice, because the cover, in leaf casting it, I really fine-tuned my methods. Or are we going to do a light little cleaning, maybe some restoration removal on this wonderful book? So that's the dilemma. So Mike, you need to answer what you want me to do. Light conservation, leaf casting to cover, make it real nice using new techniques that I used in the Action Comics, remove of the tape, where we're going to be risking removing the tape, because as you know, tape is not a guaranteed removal. Or we're just going to do a cleaning up of this book, maybe some restoration removal, press. Both of the books are going to get done, but which one are we going to do first? And my vote, if I had a vote, would be this book right here. So I appreciate you stopping by and watching. Mike, you need to tell me what you want to do, what course you want to take. Also, I would prefer the community to come up with an answer. Exciting comics or thrilling comics, place your vote, and let's see what everyone says. Again, thank you for supporting the channel, and stay tuned.